Hello, Diversity Abroad. My name is Hilary and I have successfully completed my study abroad trip to Italy. After spending 2 weeks between 5 different cities, I'm so glad I went. At first, I was nervous about the long flight and my first time being out of the country. However, when we were landing in Rome and all I could see out the plane window was the Mediterranean Sea, I knew this trip was perfectly meant for me. Ever since moving to the South 4 years ago, I've loved visiting historical sites. It was a wonder to see Italy's history from way before the United States was even discovered. The difference between our Civil War history and the history of the Roman Empire is huge. Although the majority of girls thought Florence was the best city, I fell in love with Rome. I love that there was always something to do and something new to see, with a combination of ancient history and a modern urban city. I quickly became the trip's key navigator through the metro system and the bus routes because of my personal experience in Chicago and Washington, D.C. For me, this trip was a lot more about food and fashion. I wanted to get a look into the global network of hospitality. In Italy, restaurants are not corporate chains like Chili's or Olive Garden, but rather small sidewalk cafes with limited menus. Of course, there were tourist places such as McDonald's, but even those were different than in the States. McDonald's in Italy were normally 2 stories and included a separate storefront just for McCafe, featuring their own gelato, espresso, and even homemade croissants for breakfast. They also featured self-ordering stations and automatic garbage cans, which guards protected like hound dogs. We couldn't even take a picture of them without getting yelled at. The hotels in Europe were a complete shock. For those like myself who are accustomed to Marriott's and Hilton's, Italian hotels will blow your mind. First off, they don't even seem to believe in washcloths. Also, every hotel we stayed in featured a bidet, but only a few on our trip were actually brave enough to try them out. The most shocking part of hotels in Europe is that if you arrive at the hotel before your exact check-in time, you're expected to leave your luggage in the public lobby until your block of rooms is ready. It was very nerve-wracking to know that my luggage was simply sitting out for all to see and possibly even to steal. Also, instead of having a simple credit card-sized key to keep in your wallet, most hotels give you a giant keychain to return to the front desk every time you leave the property. Also, some hotels require your key to be plugged into the wall in order to activate all your electricity. That means no lights, no outlets, and no air conditioning until you're back into your room. Italy didn't necessarily change my life, but it did impact my outlook on global hospitality and international travel. I definitely want to travel abroad more. However, it will be a lot harder once I'm out of college and cannot receive the advantage of scholarship opportunities. I want to thank my 2 professors who accompanied 17 college girls to another country. They're very brave, and I know I cannot handle it. And I'm so grateful for the financial aid I received from Diversity Abroad, USC's Passport Travel Grant, and the CIC Foundation of Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you.